Alright guys, thank you very much for your do nows. So, African rhythms. We're going to be looking at some specific African rhythms in detail. But let's take a broad overview first. So, if we remember from the previous lesson, we have a number of different instruments, particularly drums, that are used throughout Sub-Saharan and in particular Western Africa. Different instruments come from different places. Ghanaian djembes, for example. We looked at Senegalese drums that go for very long distances, drums from Benin and Mali, and then some pitched instruments like the mbira, the thumb piano, and etc. So the rhythms themselves, what we actually hear, first of all, they're highly complex. They're highly complex because they are doing a variety of different things. You might be sending messages. They might be even translated into letters, etc. So they've got to be easily differentiable and highly complex in order to sort of mirror the language of certain African dialects. They're polyrhythmic. So we've covered this term before, polyrhythmic. So it means that it's many rhythms all happening at the same time. And they're also cross-rhythmic. So these cross rhythms. And cross rhythms is when a musical phrase is syncopated so that it goes over the bar. And I'll show you what I mean with some rhythms after this video. Highly improvisatory. So drummers are often making it up as they go along. They've got some basic rhythms that they're then playing with and adjusting as and when. There's lots of changes of tempo and of time signature. So we might start in 4/4, we might drift into 6/8, we might have like a bar of 5/4 for no apparent reason. We might slow right down and have a little solo section and then speed up. And it's all very varied. There's often a lead drummer. The lead drummer is in charge of the direction of the music. They're in charge of what happens when, and they use all sorts of signals, key sort of drumming riffs, so key phrases that are played one after the other, which tell the other players that they're about to change something. All right, so these are the main principles behind African rhythmic work. In the next video, I'm going to show you a few rhythms and play them. And then following that, we're going to look at how we can sort of mess around with these rhythms and show them what they like when we loop them on top of each other. All right, see you in the next videos.